the funds from the gala last year have radically changed NSA. First, it's allowed us to scholarship kids to come to the program who otherwise wouldn't be here. So, I mean, you've got families who are changed forever because of the donations from last year, and have seen amazing changes in their kids, and they never thought it was possible for financial reasons. As a result of having more funds to scholarship, we're able to take more kids, train more teachers, and really grow the program so that we can help as many people as possible. And then just from an equipment standpoint, being able to order the therapeutic swings and get the therapeutic equipment that is extremely expensive is something that we were able to use those funds for.
Oh, it's life-changing, absolutely life-changing. I can't tell you how hard it is to listen to experts tell you that despite everything they're doing, your child may never talk. There's no guarantees, and this is the best there is, and if it doesn't happen with them, it probably won't happen. And as soon as we started at Next Step Academy, within 2 weeks, he was answering yes and no questions, and the progress has been amazing.
Within a couple of weeks, just was a different child with regards to talking about school in the mornings, getting ready for school. She wasn't engaging in any kind of negative behaviors in the morning or verbally vocalizing, because my daughter has a tremendous amount of language. But instead of hearing, I don't want to go to school, I want to stay home over and over again in the morning, it would be, okay. And she'd be talking about the, who she might see, whether it be one of the friends that she had made or a teacher that she was really fond of in the morning. So that happened really within a couple of weeks, maybe even sooner than that. So that was an immediate change. There was no longer this heaviness about her in the morning and before bedtime about having school the next day.
I feel like even though he's only been here for a couple of months, we've definitely seen a lot of improvement. He seems more interested in people than he does things, and he definitely seems more communicative. David had mentioned earlier that he's nonverbal, and he is nonverbal, but he does now actually have 6 words, which we love to hear. It's mama, football, baby,
bye-bye,
bye-bye,
and butterfly.
And butterfly. So we try to make him say those words all of the time.
She likes mama a lot.
I love hearing mama.
I feel like, every other day we're hearing something new Trent's doing. I mean, yesterday we were here for the open house, and one of the therapists mentioned he had said the word hurry when he was going to the restroom, sitting on the toilet, which is context specific and it makes sense.
Something that meant a lot to me, most parents can't conceive of their child not being able to ask you what they want for Christmas. Before we came here, we would gather the girls around and make out our Christmas list, and of course they had, 50 things that they wanted, and that's typical, more than what you can afford to buy. And Evan not only didn't know what he wanted for Christmas, but he didn't even really understand what the question meant. And it's so hard to go through something like that. But just last year, after coming to NSA, he was able to tell us what he wanted for Christmas for the first time. Mm-hmm. And he's really into the Muppets, and he actually spontaneously asked for his Scooter Muppet this year, so I was very excited.
We have really big goals this year. Last year, I think we surprised ourselves that, on a shoestring budget, we had no money. With just a handful of people, we were able to raise $100,000. And this year, we've upped it to $300,000. And that's our goal. So one of the main things that we want to do is find a new building for Sugarland. And then, of course, continue to scholarship students. We would really like to have our own transportation for community trips, so a van of some sort, and just continue to provide resources to the community in the Community Connection program.
When we first started looking at Next Step Academy, we came and visited, and we started talking to them, and my wife was in tears because she saw the potential of the school and didn't think that we would ever be able to afford it. I know there are other families that feel like they can't afford it. We were very fortunate in the fact that we were given a scholarship initially. Some things happened with my work that made Next Step more affordable for us. Josh has been here for 2 years, but now we're also looking at taking our daughter to Next Step. And it has been amazing to me that she's not the same as Josh, but they saw the potential for her too. And so they've welcomed her in as well.
After having seen so many different schools, I feel like her model is really the future. With people's support, we can get the word out. People can know about the program. The program can be expanded. We need it. There's not enough places to help these children. Lawrence School, in my opinion, is where all children should be, and it's expensive, and there are long waiting lines for children to get in. Without the support from the public, not enough children can be helped. And that is, I know Lauren's mission, it's everybody's mission at Next Step Academy, is to help as many children as we can. There are so many children that need help, and without the support of the public, and who in the public doesn't know a child who's affected? Someone has a family member somewhere, and if they don't, they will. It's epidemic.